Father, in us as much as we've gathered here, we begin in your name. Help this program to be a success. And whatever you have for us, let us grasp it. In the name of Jesus, we have prayed. Amen.
Shall we please take our seats? Professor, Pro-Vice Chancellor, Dean, School, Binka School of Public Health, professors, heads of departments, members of convocation, faculty, staff, parents of matriculants and matriculants. Good morning. I represent the registrar of the university in performing these functions. I'm to tell you the purpose of our gathering this morning. I'm sure those of you who are Christians, you applied, submitted your application, and started your prayer and fasting journey hoping that you'll be admitted. Those of you who are Muslims, you informed your imams that you have applied for admission at UHAS and you wish a prayer be said for you. Those of you who worship other things did what you could do. And you were hoping until you had that text message or a friend told you that he or she has gotten an admission and you anxiously went and checked. Previously, we had more than 13,000 applications this year. And those 13,000 were applications that were actually completed. Some people could not complete their applications even though they bought form because WAEC withheld their results. But today, you are the lucky few. Lucky not because you prayed, not because of your name, your tribe, your gender, or your looks, but because you qualified to be admitted. You will notice that we are all dressed the same way today. There is no difference. Because this is the rite of passage that makes you members of the university community. In truth, it is said that it is the ceremony that makes you persons in statu populari. Those of us here and your faculty, we are persons in statu parentis. I'm sure because you are researchers in training, you would find out what this means. I'll quickly move on privacy to invite the Dean of the School of Public Health, the Fred Newton Binka School of Public Health, to present the students he intends to have matriculated. Dean.
May the students of the Fred Newton Binka School of Public Health please rise and remain standing. Pro-Vice Chancellor, I, Professor Paul Amuna, Dean, Fred Newton Binka School of Public Health, present to you students of the school for matriculation.
Thank you, Dean. Matriculants, this is the exercise that makes you official students of the university. It's an exercise you cannot take lightly. And like every rite of passage, you have on your program a matriculation oath, which I'm sure you have all taken a look at. If you haven't, can I give you a minute to look at it again? If you think that for any reason you cannot swear this oath, you can just walk, drop your gown at the back, go to the hostel, pack your things and go home. Only that if you take that decision, we won't give you a school fees. Are we ready? Are you sure you are ready? Some people are still arriving. If you don't do this, you are not a student. Let me see. With your permission, I want to proceed to administer the matriculation oath. If I say I, you would say I and put your name. And that is the part that I like, because nobody knows what was said. I do solemnly promise to be a loyal member of the University of Health and Allied Sciences, to study diligently and conform to all statutes, regulations, and rules of the university, insofar as they may concern me. So help me God. Thank you. Keep standing.
Thank you very much. Are you sure you meant what you just said? So you are ready to be members of UHAS? You are sure? In that case, by the powers vested in me, I do hereby matriculate you, admitting you to the rights, privileges, and responsibilities of the schools and the halls of residence to which you are assigned in the University of Health and Allied Sciences. I echo congratulations.
You may take your seat. You will notice that for every oath, the oath taker is expected to sign. And so we'll give you the opportunity to sign the matriculation register. Does that word ring a bell? Register. Matriculation register. You remember basic school? Every morning the teacher calls the roll. If your name is not signed in this register, the process is not ended. In fact, you cannot sign this register lightly. My experience have shown that because most of you do not even see the need to have a proper signature yet. Elizabeth Abankwa is going to write E.A in this book and say, I have signed. Then when he gets to level 200, he sees the need to have a signature. If you decide to change what you sign in this book, you must write to the registrar and inform her that you have changed your signature. Yes. Because one day you are going to leave this school and give somebody an authority note to do something on your behalf in this school. My office will check the signature on that letter against the signature in this book. If it is not the same, we would conclude you didn't write the letter. Do you see the importance? I'm not frightening you, so those of you who are not thinking about, I'm just telling you that this is serious business. I would want to call on Mr. Bemu Emmanuel and Miss Bernice Aye to step forward. These are the two students who registered first. And so they would symbolically sign the register on all of your behalf for this morning. But once we leave this place, ensure that you have appropriately signed. Do not take this for granted. Shall we have them to step forward and sign? So once one is signing, the other will support. I'm sure if we ask all of you to tell us something about this day, everybody will have something to say. But if we decide to hear everybody, we will not close till tomorrow. And therefore, we would invite Ms. Bernice Aye to tell us something on all of you's behalf. Ms. Bernice Aye.
A speech delivered by Bernice Aye Adelaide on behalf of the 2022-2023 Matriculation Group on the 18th of February 2023. The Pro-Vice Chancellor, Professor Harry Tagbo, Director of Academic Affairs, Mr. Cedric Bobson Dokun, Director of Human Resources, Mr. David Ajovi, Director of Works and Physical Development, Mrs. Ruth Holadem Ayite, all HODs present, the University Coordinator for Postgraduate Programs, Professor Theophilus Adiku, the Dean of Fred Newton Binka School of Public Health, Professor Paul Amuna, School Officer of Fred Newton Binka School of Public Health, Mr. Solomon D. Akron, Faculty and staff of Fred Newton Binka School of Public Health, UHAS staff, the Student Representative Council, distinguished guests, our dear parents present and colleague students. It is with a great honor and privilege that I stand before you on behalf of all the newly admitted students of the Fred Newton Binka School of Public Health, University of Health and Allied Sciences, to deliver a speech on behalf of the Matriculation Group. We are a diverse group of individuals from different walks of life, the various backgrounds and experiences, but we are united in our common goals to pursue higher education in the field of health and allied sciences. We are thrilled to be part of this prestigious institution that has a reputation for excellence in education and research. We recognize the magnitude of the opportunity we've been given to gain admission into this school. We are grateful for the trust and confidence that the university has placed in us to learn from some of the best brains in the health sector. As we embark on this new chapter of our lives, we are excited about the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. We understand that the road to success in our academic disciplines is not easy, but we are determined to put in the hard work, dedication, and sacrifices necessary to achieve our goals. We are also cognizant of the fact that our education is not only about acquiring knowledge and skills, but also about developing our character and values. We are committed to upholding the highest standards of professionalism, ethics, and integrity, and to use our knowledge and skills to make a positive impact on society. We wish to express our concerns regarding the inadequacy of facilities on campus, particularly limited number of lecture halls and lecture hall furniture, unstable internet connectivity, and non-availability of hostels on campus. We believe that access to adequate facilities is essential to creating an environment that is conducive for learning and academic success. However, we have observed that the current situation on the Fred Newton Binka School of Public Health is not ideal, with many students struggling to cope with the long distance between the hostel and the campus. Furthermore, poor network connectivity has made it difficult for us to download our lecture materials, including slides, and has also hindered our ability to access online resources that are essential for academic work. Additionally, we have noticed that the shortage of lecture room furniture, tables, and chairs in some of the lecture halls, compelling students to move furniture from one lecture room to other rooms, will continue to damage the furniture. This is a matter of great concern to us, as it impacts on our ability to concentrate and perform well in our academic endeavors. We are therefore appealing to the authorities of the university to see to early completion of the permanent campus at Feb2023, so that the problem of limited space will be resolved. We are therefore kindly requesting that management of the university takes immediate action to address these issues and provide us with the necessary facilities and resources that will enable us to succeed. This could include, but not limited to, the installation of Wi-Fi hotspots at the various hostels, and the establishment of student lounges and study areas in close proximity to the hostels. We are not only students of the University of Health and Allied Sciences, but also ambassadors of the university. We pledge to represent the university with dignity, respect, and pride, and to be active and engaged members of the academic community. In conclusion, we would like to express our gratitude once again to the university for giving us this incredible opportunity, and to the faculty, staff, and our continuing students for welcoming us with an open arm. We look forward to the journey ahead, and we are confident that with hard work, perseverance, and the guidance of our mentors, we will achieve great success. Thank you.
At this point, I would want to hand over to the Post Vice Chancellor, Professor Harry K. Dagbo.
Thank you very much, Director of Academic Affairs. Bernice and your friends, I've heard what you said, and I'm here on behalf of our Vice Chancellor, so I can assure you that she will hear about this. We know about this, and we are doing our best to make sure that your life is smooth. But it also depends on you paying your fees. How many of you here have paid your fees? I know you've all paid something, but have you paid all your fees? I have the list. I'll check. I hear you. So, as I said, I'm representing our Vice Chancellor, and before I came, she gave me a speech to read on her behalf. And that is what I'm going to do. The Dean, Feb2023 Binka, School of Public Health, Director of Academic Affairs, Directors of Human Resource Works and Physical Development, members of Convocation, and staff of the School of Public Health, the 2022-2023 matriculants, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, everyone. It's a privilege for me to welcome all of you on behalf of the Vice Chancellor to the University of Health and Allied Sciences and to the 2022-2023 matriculation ceremony. Taking the matriculation oath signifies that you have been officially inducted into the university and have become full members of the university. I hope you know that. You are now full members of this university. You are junior members of the university now. The matriculation oath enjoins you to abide by the rules and regulations of the university and be of good behavior and obedient to the Vice Chancellor and staff of the university. You are also expected to be disciplined and be worthy ambassadors of the university. The University of Health and Allied Sciences, UHAS, was established by an Act of Parliament as a public university wholly dedicated to the training of healthcare professionals in Ghana. The main campus, as you are aware, is in Ho, where we have our central administration. The second campus is where we are currently. UHAS is publicly funded university and has a vision to become a preeminent research and practically oriented health education institution dedicated to community service. Currently, it has 8 schools and 2 institutes and runs 22 undergraduate programs in various fields of health and allied sciences. We also are currently offering postgraduate programs, including PhD in medical imaging, MPhil in medical imaging, Master of Public Health being offered here, and PhD in public health. And we are looking forward to seeing some of you enroll in our graduate programs very soon. Just in about 4 years when you are done, we are expecting some of you to join us here for your Master of Public Health MPhil leading to your PhD. I hope you'll do that. Good. Dear matriculants, matriculation is one of 2 occasions on which you come together formally as a class, as you are doing now. The other is a graduation ceremony. Between now and then, you will embark on a personal and intellectual journey, unlike any other you have experienced before. The course of that journey will not be entirely predictable. Its route will shift as you change and grow here in UHAS. It is a journey of discovery. And as you prepare to start, let me assure you of one thing. That is that you have what it takes. You have what it takes to make it. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here. As you heard earlier, over 13,000 people applied to be here. But we chose you. It wasn't a mistake. You deserve it. Can I see that you clap for yourself? You really deserve to be here. So it is not a mistake that you are here. And I want you to know that. It's not a mistake you are here. You are here because we believe that you take advantage of all that UHAS has to offer you to grow personally and intellectually. While UHAS will challenge you, I know that you have what it takes to excel in the years to follow. Fortunately, a UHAS education has never been just about the coursework. We are certainly proud of how well our graduates do when they live here. But our real goal is to give you the skills and help you to develop the values that will position you for success and fulfillment your whole life long. UHAS is a special place. Although your Wi-Fi is not working now, although your chairs appear not to be the number that we have, but it's a special place. We undertake academic and scholarly research of the highest international standard. But we remain focused in educating everybody who passes through here. In our classrooms and laboratories, You will have opportunities to explore new fields and interests and learn from faculty who are leaders in their fields. Recently, you learned that when it comes to research, UHAS is number one. And so you are going to meet all those professors, renowned, not in Ghana, all over the world. You are going to be meeting them. I encourage you to take advantage of those opportunities by being fully engaged with what we do here. Our faculty will prove to be crucial in broadening your horizons, letting you learn about areas of study you did not even know we have. And in fact, this may well be how you will find your passion or calling that shapes the rest of your life. But a flawless transcript does not by itself make an education or promise you any fulfillment. What you learn here ought to go far beyond the contents of your classes and research projects. You will learn a great deal and grow as a person through active participation in life outside the classroom. There will be opportunities to make friendships, to work effectively with others as part of a team, to develop leadership skills, and to advance a cause that is meaningful to you. UHAS is also committed to diversity and inclusion. And these are matters of our time. We want to ensure that the climate we have in UHAS is truly a welcoming one to everybody, whatever their background or their identity. I hope you'll embrace this opportunity of being in UHAS, learning from those whose experiences and beliefs are different from your own. The characteristics of UHAS that I have just mentioned aim at providing quality education, advanced knowledge through scholarship and research that improves health and quality of life. By the time you graduate, you realize that your life has been transformed. You can trust me on that one. Your life will be transformed because we've seen it for the past 10 years. We have seen that their lives, those who entered here, they live here different. Between now and when you sit together with your friends at graduation, you will also grow as a person in ways you cannot imagine. Much of this growth will come through the hundreds of choices you will make, large and small. And this involves making many choices and sacrifices. You have to learn how to structure your lives, how to use your time well, and where to devote your energies. These choices will not always be easy, and some lessons may come the hard way. Over time, one very important thing you will learn is that you cannot do everything. This means that you will need to get over the fear of missing out on some things in your life. If you used to go to the disco every night, you must learn that you have to reduce it to maybe 2 or 1 or maybe none. There should be a balance between schoolwork, social life, and family life. We also expect you to be responsible neighbors. UHAS is fortunate to have strong relationship with the residents of Sokodeho and this place and the surrounding villages. They take great pride in the university's presence and the partnerships we have developed. Please get to know them and always treat them with respect. May I caution that along the line, there may be some setbacks But these two are part of the educational experience. Don't be too hard on yourselves. Find healthy ways to work through these disappointments without losing your bearings. And you develop resilience, a vital thing that will stand you in good stead for the rest of your life. I urge you to make all the connections with the many formal and informal advisors whose doors are open to you. Seek advice from your lecturers and take advantage of the support available to you. So as you chart your own course over the coming years, make sure you remain open to all the new friends, interest, all the challenges and opportunities that await you here. Today you begin a new chapter in your life. And it's a privilege for me to be part of it. I encourage you to abide by the tenets of the matriculation oath you have just sworn, and to be guided by the rules and regulations in the handbook you have. On behalf of the University Council, senior management, members of convocation and staff of the university, I applaud you on your admission and welcome you as junior members of the University of Health and Allied Sciences in statu populari. Ayeko. Ayeko. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Provost. Shall we be upstanding as we take the UHAS anthem?